Hey guys, this is DOMINICSSTS here, or SSTS Gaming as others know me, and this is just a channel update on both channels. I've got some Overwatch gameplay in the background, so you can just sit back, listen to me talk, and enjoy that. So basically, I've been thinking about, as most of you know who watch my channels, I haven't really been posting much. And that's because I've been deciding for a long time whether to move back to DOMINICSSTS or to continue on SSTS Gaming, and I've made a decision that I'm going to be moving back to DOMINICSSTS. Reasons why is because I have a bigger audience. That's one reason. And I just want to continue with the Minecraft Let's Plays. They're all called the Mineplex, of course, and bring in Overwatch. Now, some of you might be wondering what I'm going to do to SSTS Gaming, and what I plan to do to SSTS Gaming is to turn it into really a Warrior Cats Battlegrounds channel. So it's going to have updates on there, trailers on there, and all that interesting stuff. So I might change the name to SSTS Trailers, never know. So one thing, first thing to say is DOMINICSSTS, what content's going to be on there. Like I said before, Minecraft videos, Overwatch videos. I really enjoy Overwatch. I think I'm not going to be doing horror game ones anymore. Not a lot of people really likes that. And any games you kind of suggest, I'll probably play. Yeah, SSTS Gaming, like I said, is going back Warrior Cats Battlegrounds. So point number 2, I'm going to have a little chat about the game on here. So as you all know, I haven't really been updating the game drop page much, but I have been working on the game. RiverClan's Revenge, which if you don't know, go check the trailer. It's on SSTS Gaming. Is basically a big expansion which is coming to Warrior Cats Battlegrounds MV. And it's adding a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to tell you some of the stuff it's adding. So just listen now. So if you are interested in Warrior Cats Battlegrounds, maybe you can write stuff down in the comments what should be added to the next update, because a lot of people, well, I'd said before that the House of Wolves, which was an expansion when the first game of Warrior Cats Battlegrounds came out, 1.0, I said a couple of weeks after launch that I'll be working on an expansion called the House of Wolves. That was soon replaced by RiverClan's Revenge. Well, not replaced, but I did RiverClan's Revenge first as a smaller expansion. House of Wolves was going to be planning to be a much bigger expansion. Wait, I've been saying House of Wolves the whole time. It's Clan of Wolves. This is totally not a rip-off of Destiny or anything, I swear. But Clan of Wolves, not House, was going to be an expansion, and I decided not to do it. Replaced it with RiverClan's Revenge, as I just thought it made more sense, and it tied really well with the story of the game, which is getting much more interesting now. So features it will include. So as many of you might know by looking at the teasers, the trailers, it will include something called a raid mission. Totally not a riff of Destiny. But basically this raid mission will be a highly difficult section of the game, kind of like Moonstar's Realm, where basically you'll have to fight a bunch of bosses, do challenges, and just complete missions. And then you would get a reward room after each boss, and then at the end you would get a big reward room. That's the big thing which is being added. Other stuff which I plan to add, more items. So by items I mean healing items, remedy items, that kind of stuff. Other stuff which will be added, more weapons. Now, I said there were 40 weapons and 40 armors in the game. That is technically true because they're in the game, but you can only unlock, I think it's like 13 weapons, maybe a bit more, and 10 armors, I don't know, not much. So I plan to add much more of each, which would be good. So of course I would also be adding the legendary class. Right now in the game there's one legendary weapon and one legendary armor. Nobody's got them yet. You get them from defeating Darkstar. Like a small chance. It's like the leader's claws and the leader's fur. Other things which will be added, well, Flowerface. Flowerface wasn't the best. Lots of people complained saying that she had like barely any skills compared to your main character, and she was just kind of useless. She could eye scratch, and that was really her only use. So we're bringing her skills from 8 up to 12, I think. So a lot more. Actually, I think even more than that. And I think we've also, I'm saying we've, it's I've also increased your cat skills, your normal cat. I've added new skills, which should be cool. And this is the biggest thing. There will be, I'm not going to tell you what kind of form, how this is going to work, but there will be some new cat unlocking kind of thing. So you will get a new cat. What other things? So it's not all of River Clan's Revenge, of course. There are, like, most of the River Clan's Revenge stuff is for in-game players, such as Desert Flames, Peasant of RPG, and maybe AJ Wagner. I can never say your name right. Sorry, but I am adding some stuff for starters, more side quests, because I said in the game description there are side quests, and there are 2 side quests, I think. The chicken one, and the one where you give Red for a mouse. So adding way more side quests. There's this thing called an achievement room which is being added. So basically you can get stuff from defeating certain amount of mods. So say you killed 10 mice, you might get an achievement. These aren't exact, by the way. Some things may be taken out in the final build, say if they don't work properly. And I'm not suggesting that the update is almost finished, because it's not. That was nice there on the Overwatch gameplay. But so the achievement room is being added. Something called a boss run, which I'm sure many RPG players have heard of before. Basically where you go through and fight every boss. And that is basically going to give you rewards. Something I really wanted in the first version of the game, but I didn't really add it, is definitely a vendor which sells weapons and armors. So he's coming. I might try to include a kind of book which tells you what weapons and what armors you have. That would be cool. I could always try that. Something which is not coming, autosave. That is 100% not coming. I can't do that, okay? I know you can code it in, but I can't code. Sorry. But I have added the gentle save reminder, which I know everybody loves. And also in the update coming, so yeah, this is the biggest update by far. It should be really exciting, and it's not launching soon because it's nowhere near finished. I say maybe in a couple months' time it should launch. Maybe I'll launch for Christmas, you never know. But something which, what was I going to say now? Oh yeah, bugs fixed. Now I know there's a fair share of bugs in the game, like when you become leader. Spoilers. I should probably say that at the start. When you become leader, when you become leader, the deputy of the clan at the moment basically says, no, you tell the deputy of the clan that he needs to become leader, and you basically say, I think it's Red for as deputy, you'll become the next ThunderClan deputy. So I need to change that. Another glitch which needs to be fixed is when you defeat Moonstar and kill him, after you finish the game, he suddenly appears back in his den and just says, hey. Now, that's bad. Now, one glitch, which I don't know is fixed or not, I need to know, is basically where when you get to the end of the game and you try to fight Darkstar Shadow and it basically just glitches out and it won't let you fight him. Yeah, I need to fix. I don't know if it's fixed or not. I tried fixing it on a Mac computer, so I can just hope. So the final thing I'm going to mention, that's it for Warrior Cats Battlegrounds, I think. Oh, and stuff for the future. I might do mini updates for Warrior Cats Battlegrounds after River Clan's Revenge. I don't plan on anything big anymore, but I have 2 games in mind right now. One of them is pretty cool, and the other one is kind of a Warrior Cats Battlegrounds 2, you could say. I'm going... Basically... Actually, no, I won't tell. Not yet. I'll reveal some more later on SSTS Gaming or SSTS Trailers, whatever I decide to change it to. So that's it on Warrior Cats Battlegrounds. The next thing. Now, there are these players... Well, it's not really the end of Warrior Cats Battlegrounds, but there are these people who play my game, Warrior Cats Battlegrounds, and I think they all deserve a good shout out. So the first of all was AJ Wagner. He's the one who started the whole YouTube series thing for this. He made 3 episodes on it, and then he decided that he thought the game was good, but it was buggy, glitchy back then, and then the update 1.1 came out, which changed a lot. And now he's almost finished the game. He's in Moonstar's realm. Next was this guy called the Peasant of RPG, which is the best player out of all of them. He's completed the game and he's very excited for... He's probably the most devoted player in my opinion. He's completed Darkstar Shadow twice now. He told me that it didn't quite work the first time when he was trying to record a video, but it's amazing. He's very good at the game. He's had many account losses due to my failure of explaining how things work. Okay, just a little disturbance there. I was trying not to panic, but I'm back now. So what I was going to say is RPG Peasant, or the Peasant of RPG. He had a lot of accounts lost due to me failing. Then you have Dazzle Flames, who is pretty good at the game. He's almost as good as the Peasant of RPG. Then you have Creeper Bomb SSTS, who's alright, but he played it.